Hello and welcome back everyone, Firestarter here once again, casting some more 1v1s between Faust and AmberT, this time on Tropic Thunder. We do have quite a long game before us, so let's just skip ahead with the deployment phase and see what both of our players do. And here we go, gonna keep it at ×3 until some action happens. Actually could go for ×4 just to save time and render time as well, because it takes fucking ages to render these videos, like holy shit. Faust going for some sneaky drops from the start. Let's switch to this perspective, but it doesn't look like he will go for that 2-point push that a lot of these Anzac guys love to do. I know Fadeaway and Demo love doing that, at least. And it looks like AmberT going for sort of the standard play, capping those middle zones. As you can see, Faust has actually forfeited both the middle 1-point zones, deciding instead to infiltrate with 3 squads. Now this may pay off. If he can hold this town and later reinforce, he can take Golf. So sort of what I did to Duro in that game. It's a nice strategy to play. I kind of like it. But if it doesn't pay out, I don't know what ALF is. I'm inventing new words here. Live on Firestarter's channel. But yeah, as I was saying, if it doesn't pay out, you're gonna have a lot of trouble trying to take back the middle in order to win. Granted, you haven't forfeited. That K-52 getting chased by the Mi-25 is actually going down. So that's a nice little pickup there for AmberT. But we do have these infiltrations coming out for Faust, denying the cap in Golf, forcing AmberT to actually respond to this. But I think AmberT's in a solid position. He does have the middle zones, and if he chose to, he could even go for Delta. That Mi-25, will it manage? Does manage to take out the BTR-90, but the 3 Spetsnaz squads are still in position. And I actually don't see Faust rallying out troops to take advantage of this corridor here. I mean, if you're gonna forfeit the middle, you should definitely do it. But actually, this is the reason why. If you're gonna go for your strategy, you at least want one half of Foxtrot to be able to open up a reinforcements route to Golf. Otherwise, you're just gonna get sniped, or you have to go around, and you actually can't unless you go full amphibious, and that's just unnecessary micro. But yeah, game kind of slowing down for now. Probably Faust deciding what his next move should be, having some units move up here, but getting caught out by that ZTQ by AmberT. Moving it back. B1 going down to the Syria there. Really on point Syria usage by AmberT in these games. Also MiG-27 usage by Faust there. So gotta give both players props for using those ATGM planes effectively. The ZTQ did go down to the BRDM though, so that was a nice little kill there for him. And we do have Faust actually deciding to fuck it and go for the middle. So yeah, he is gonna put some nice little distraction here, long enough for him to reinforce Echo, so that's kind of a smart play from him. We have that Syria coming out again, probably going for those BTR-90s, and it's kind of crucial at this point considering they're the only fire support for Faust, but that Syria missed, so yeah, RNG. It's funny. The Mi-25 probably not going to be able to kill them considering they are pulling back. We can zoom in, see that Motorschützen squad getting gangbanged by all of this infantry here. So nothing too exciting for now. And once again, no A for both players. T-72A going down by the MiG. And Syria probably going for those BTR-90s once again. But as you can see, Faust managed to clear up Echo. So if he can contain this and still deny the cap here, he's in a really nice position. Do have the MLD, so it looks like he swapped out the PDs for the MLDs this time around. Oh, never mind, he has both of them. We'll talk about redundancy, I guess. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't put 2 ASFs in my deck, but I guess he just likes that, so it's on to him. Do have more troops being rallied out by AmberT to respond to this. We can slow down now and see what is gonna happen here. These planes are being evac because they did go very balls deep there. Probably did not want that to happen to him. And these Merskais are gonna prevent the drop from these Motorschützens though. BTR-90s though still gonna provide some fire support, considering that Syria missed every shot there and that Mi-25 failed. So yeah, also crossing the river. I don't think it's really necessary, but we'll see what he does with them later on. And now there's just a lot of Motorschützens coming up from AmberT, so Faust is gonna have to respond to this if he wants to maintain control of this 1-point zone. Still no cap from AmberT here on Golf though, and all 3 2-point zones are being capped by Faust. And oh my god, the airplay is real. Going for that T-72 once again. He will most likely get it. He does get it. Evacs his planes. Nice escort with those fighters. I definitely like that. Let's see if he manages to... Oh no, he decides to evac. He definitely should have gone for the engagement though. Could have had him. But yeah. Infantry fight in the middle still happening. Those Conqueresses missing those BTRDs, actually just wasting ammo anyways. Which is, I mean, this is the reason why I don't really use ATGM infantry in my deck. Look at that. You look at that, Eugen. Like, come on. Come on. Fix your shit. Yeah. These VDVs actually holding up pretty well. That's Syria being ordered to evac. Probably because there's nothing here to kill. I don't know what killed those BTR-90s. Let me just check if this is it. No, it's not. I don't know where they died. I don't think it matters. That PD managing to get out alive. And now the Motorschützen swarm is real here. But we do have some reinforcing VDVs coming out. MiG-27 being used in a fire support role to gun down some Motorschützens. Probably a desperate move, but I don't think he really needs to be desperate at this point. He's looking really solid in Echo. We do have a CV being rallied up by AmberT, so he will cap Golf pretty soon. Should be good enough for him there. Kind of overextending with these VDVs, but noticing his mistake and pulling back. We do have some BTR-90s reinforcing Echo. So yeah, Faust is looking very solid now. He's denied this cap for a really long time. He even has an Mi-24V sneaking around, so we'll see how he manages to play out with that. Those Spetsnaz finally being scouted, but I don't think Janshis are enough to deal with them. Yeah, as you can see, they killed that Mi-1. And they're probably gonna kill the Janshis as well. IL-102 being called in, MiG-27 as well, probably going for, I don't know, for the Mi-25. Didn't really kill much with that, if anything at all. I was looking at the Mi-25, I'm sorry. But yeah, we do have PDs. He went around the flank, so that was kind of a nice little maneuver there, coming out with the bombers from the front, and if any planes came out, he could have intercepted them from the side. Really loving this play. His BTR-90's probing, but he should have probably had the infantry escort them. You don't want to throw away your valuable fire support vehicles like that. An Mi-24V probing now, but there is a Strela 10M, so he will most likely lose that. Yeah, there we go, Strela 10M firing. Mi-24V going down, so he did not really manage to use that very effectively. Oh, we can speed up a bit for now. K-29 stunning those Motorschützens a bit, also preventing these guys from reinforcing. It's a nice pickup from him. PD's coming out on patrol by AmberT, anticipating the bombers, but we do have the counter PDs coming out. Let's see what happens. AmberT actually coming out on top in that engagement, so that was a nice little pickup for him there. But he is losing Echo though. I mean, it's not that scary considering he is in full control of Foxtrot. We'll see. Syria probably going for the K-29, manages to take that out, but it doesn't matter because it was out of ammo anyways. And the GRU is still probing around. They could definitely mop up everything that's here, really. I mean, there's 3 ZSDs though, so he's gonna have to micro that. But he's definitely able to take it out. Even rallying out a MiG-27. We do have another IL-102 coming out. Nice little strike there. Wow, that was beautifully executed. And Spetsnaz still alive. So I'm kind of impressed by that. They have more infantry coming out by Faust though, so he definitely wants to hold Echo. He could rally out a CV maybe, trying to put a bit more pressure on AmberT, even though he's still in the lead. Like, you always want to put more pressure on your opponent, whatever the situation may be. PD coming out, taking that Syria, but going down. So it's a nice trade, I would say. It's gonna prevent the loss of those T-72s, but as you can see, AmberT actually taking out a lot of Moto Schutzens, so he's definitely bouncing back here. More Mi-24Vs coming out for Faust, taking out that 25 there, and also providing fire support for the infantry on the ground. I really like this helo, even though Eugen kind of fucked it up by nerfing it to 100 points, but still. I mean, it's definitely a well all-around package for supporting your infantry and then whatever. And still have this little slugging off going around here. I mean, he should definitely pull these VDVs back though, maybe resupply them and instead have the Morskayas cover them. Because it's cheaper to resupply your troops than it is to buy new ones, so do keep that in mind. Yeah, he's just gonna sacrifice them unnecessarily, but I'm just nitpicking at this point, I think. We do have so many Moto Schutzens coming out by AmberT though, so he's definitely playing the infantry game. Spetsnaz will finally go down to this Mi-25, I'm assuming. Yeah, there we go, that Yak beam mopping them up. But we do have yet another one here though, so Faust definitely could do something sneaky with those. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's speed it up once again, considering the battle here is gonna be a bit predictable. He is going for a CV snipe, not managing to get it, having his IL-102 badly damaged, so he's not gonna be able to use that for a while. We do have a Tunguska being rallied out. Guns are off. Okay, they're turned off now. I was gonna say they're on, but never mind. And the Moto Schutzen spam is just so real, man. Look at that. I mean, the only thing that could deal with this is just a B5 and just continuously bombing the shit out of this, because yeah, that's just a lot of Moto Schutzens. MiG-27 trying to score some kills, but I don't think he really killed anything substantial there. Managed to get out alive though, so that's kind of nice. It's always nice. But Faust being pushed back, and this BRDM fired or something, I don't know what happened there. But he's definitely trying to harass his flanks. We do have a massive counter push coming from AmberT. He's actually determined, maybe even go for Delta. Faust is just desperately trying to hold on. We do have double CVs coming out for AmberT, gonna cap both Echo and Foxtrot. So that might be a bit of an issue for Faust. Not much else happening though, I mean, other than this push in this area, so I'll just keep it focused like this for now. Yeah, these CVs moving in. So even though Faust is 200 points in the lead, I mean, AmberT has a chance of coming back because there's 16 minutes on the clock. He's going to be on a +2. I mean, Faust actually spotting that CV and marking it. Tunguska going down though. Oh, that's bad for Faust. Just, again, no A for him whatsoever. And he is making some nice progress though. I mean, if he can take a CV and just neutralize Echo and hopefully just hold on, I think he may have a chance, but I don't know. We'll see. Actually pushing AmberT back pretty well. As you can see, he does have quite a lot of infantry coming to the front now, and he has managed to dwindle down AmberT's forces, not scoring a kill on that CV, but does not matter. And now he is outnumbering him, so he's back in this game, definitely. He maybe should just go full on Echo and hold it instead of trying to go for Foxtrot, although if he wanted to, he definitely could. There's not much defending that. MiG-27 going down once again. More infantry being rallied out here by Faust. Some Spetsnaz would have been lovely. I don't think I saw any Spetsnaz being rallied out this game. But yeah, he managed to get this back, and AmberT deciding to get a B5 and bomb his own units. Oh my god, what a blunder. He killed his own motorschützen and didn't even damage the motorselkies. Oh, that was hilarious. But yeah, Faust definitely pushing back there, so nice back and forth in the middle, definitely. Quite liking that. Always some tense action. And just constant PD circling by both players. So they're not really relying on ground A as much as they're relying on those interceptors. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the PD, but I know a lot of people like it. Do you have more planes coming out? IL-102s. Oh my god, he actually could have had that kill if he did not miss. Did not get that CV again. But he decides to move up with some VDVs, and I don't think he's gonna win that engagement though. But look at this, Faust actually losing his troops in Echo. I do have a B5. Will it score the CV kill? No, it does not. We have a BRDM badly damaged here, trying to scout out some things in Juliet, but we'll see how far he ends up going with that, considering there's an Mi-24 in the area. And these VDV are in a nice little position here, trying to prevent this. And I did miss a GRU attack here, so let's just switch perspective for a while. Let me just get an overview of what the fuck is happening, so I know where to focus. We do have an Mi-24D squad trying to go around, so we'll see what AmberT manages to do with that. But yeah, as I was saying, nice little position there with the VDV preventing the reinforcements there, but he should be pulling back for now, trying to just reinforce Echo. We'll see what AmberT does with these Mi-24s, because he might turn the tide of the game. He has 10 minutes to catch up 80 points. And Faust is actually doing some nice plays. He has managed to mop up Echo and is actually moving into Foxtrot now as well. So it's not looking good for AmberT at all. He did have that initial map control, but he's just letting it slip now. B5 going down on those VDVs. Wow, gets all of that infantry there. We have FJBs being unloaded here. Sneaky, sneaky play by AmberT. L102, I don't know what he was bombing there. I really don't. But yeah, we do have another Mi-28 being rallied out, so those T-72s are gonna die. One advantage of the Mi-28 over the Akula is the fact that it's not being piloted by a drunk Russian, so it actually manages to hit with its missiles. Do have these FJBs here on the flank though, but Faust managing to probe with some BTRs there, so quite unlucky for him that the CV is actually in the town. It's not a usual place, but it's a nice place to have your CV though, definitely. And these FJBs can actually take out the CV. CV opening fire though. So he will be spotted, pulling that back and moving up with the BTRs instead. And let's just see. I mean, it's not really that exciting, just regular infantry play there. Let's keep a nice overview of the map, because now the action is just happening all over the place. I want to be able to see everything that's going on. These FJBs probably won't be able to deal with all of this here, so CV might live to see another day. And we have AmberT actually pushing back in Echo now. But losing grip of Foxtrot. IL-102s being rallied out once again. Probably gonna take out the CV. We'll have to just see. Nope. I think he bombed a bit too short. He didn't actually bomb the town. He bombed the field in front of it instead. So quite a bit of miss micro there from Faust, but Oh my god, if that FJB was actually... Will he take it out? He does see it, and he does take it out, so nice pickup there for AmberT. Will kill the CV in Echo as well, and bouncing back in Foxtrot. Also pushing in Delta, so Faust actually throwing this game away. Look at this, I mean, he only has these VDV here defending, but if AmberT was persistent, he could definitely push up. Let's slow it down a bit for now. Syria being called out to deal with BTRDs, you can tell that that's kind of an act of desperation at this point. But he should definitely pack these guys up, swim across the river and capture this. Do you have a B5? Will he manage to snipe the CV? Considering it's an infantry CV, that might not be able to make it out alive. And he's actually not retreating on the left, he's going downwards and getting taken out. Had he actually moved in this direction, I think he would have made that. And now AmberT looking really solid, +2, but there's only 4 minutes to catch up like 100 points, so... Well, this is quite the game, quite the ending though, gotta admit. Moving up with those motor Schutzens, catching out those VDVs in the open, so Faust really letting this slip. And yeah, if AmberT manages to hold this, he should be good. This FJB though was a really nice investment by him. IL-102 is being rallied out again, but there's a PD on the prowl. Let's see if he manages to take them out. Shilka not firing on the PD, but on the Mi-24 instead, and one IL-2 getting stunned. So now both of them will drop their bombs, and he might not even do any damage with that. Well, he does a bit of damage, but definitely not enough at this stage of the game. He needs CVs to lock down this victory, I think. But first of all, he needs units to actually hold Delta, because you can see these VDVs. Oh my god, they're out of cover. So definitely misplayed there by Faust. Pulling them back in cover now, but I think it's a bit too late. We do have some seed taking out that Shilka. I'm assuming, I didn't really see that, but yeah, he did fire off 2 shots. I'm assuming that's what took that Shilka out. And yeah, let's just speed this up because we do have kind of a static line. Actually gun running those BTRs, so that's kind of funny. GRUs, with the help of these BTR 90s, will most likely be able to take back this sector, but no, actually getting caught off by them. And B5's coming out for CV snipes, actually getting that one, so AmberT on a +5. I think he actually killed the CV here. I'm not sure, because I'm pretty sure the FJBs were there first. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that, but at least I'm able to update you on what happened. So yeah, Faust had this game. He really had this game, and then he just let it slip at the end there. I mean, those FJBs did some nice work, definitely, but what ultimately caused him to fail was just not being able to hold Echo. And his counter-attack in Foxtrot, well, it wasn't really a counter-attack, it was an attack, I shouldn't say stupid things. Yeah, his attack in Foxtrot being repelled. Will lose the CV in Delta as well. Tunguska going down too, so yeah, this just went south for Faust incredibly fast. And quite a nice little closing to the game. I really did like this one. Trying to go for the last ditch CV sniper is just not gonna help him at this point. AmberT actually managing to rack up 90 more points than Faust, and yeah, what a game, man. Really well played by AmberT, and I'll see you in the next one.